Just found out this junkyard does not reclaim the R134A. That blew up right in my face, which was really awesome. I'm gonna call this my lucky wrench. All right, friends, out here at the U-Pull. Is it way colder than I thought? Check. Did I forget to bring pants? Check. Out here in the shorts, it's 33 degrees. Got my glovies on. Did I forget to bring the microphone? Check. Did I forget to bring the tripod? Check. So it's gonna be a cold day for me and a bumpy ride for you guys, but we're gonna keep the faith, never fear. D&E in the garage is here. It's frosty. All right, also the sun, I'm walking up these aisles, I can't even see the vehicles, literally, because of the sun. I got no Eric, got no wingman. I'm wingmanless, but I got a bag full of tools, surrounded by Jeeps. Pitter patter, let's get at her. We got a Cherokee Classic with what looks like, does this look stock to you? It looks stock to me. Stock, is that going, yeah, it's transmission cooler, so does that mean maybe this was a factory tow package? And if so, I think it had some cool diff. No, it's just a regular 8 1/4. Interesting. I didn't know. And the thing about Cherokees is there's so many different variations. It's impossible to keep up with them all. I didn't know any of them came with factory trans coolers. That really does look factory, right? Yeah, I mean, if it's not factory, they did a hell of a job on this bracketry. Well, look at that. Would you look at these little sweethearts? Oh, never mind. Nope. I lied. Thought I found the mythical WJ rear hatch struts that actually worked. I did not. Search continues. Yeah, buddy. I can't tell you how long it's been since I pulled a set of tow hooks. Let me tell you a little story real quick before I pull these. So we bought that blue Jeep. We towed it home, put it up, the video up, and some guy says, "Damn, man, I was about to go over there and buy that." The guy's from my town, and I felt bad, you know, kind of sniped the Jeep out from under him. Fair is fair, of course, but he said, "Well, listen, man, if you find some tow hooks, we at least pick them up for me." So, buddy, if you're watching, these will be for you if you want them to say sorry for sniping that WJ out from under you. Well, I was debating on whether or not I should really take these tow hooks because they're obviously a little rusty, but it's been a while since I found any, so I went for it. But then I'm trying to get this side off, and it's completely rusted, rounded off, so I don't know if I'm gonna leave that other one. I can't get that off. I don't have the energy to vice grip it and whatnot. Kind of a bummer, but that's what you get upstate. Well, ask and you shall receive. I was rewarded with another set of tow hooks, though these look pretty well bent. That's not how that's supposed to be, so never mind. Ask and you shall not receive. Yeah, these are all torqued out. Look at them. This guy was using his tow hooks for to actually get at it. Ooh, buddy. Let's see, anything else fun on this thing? I mean, if he was giving her the business like that. Oh, you don't see that gray interior all that often, at least I don't. Select track. Standard 242, doesn't look like it's lifted. Gas tank. Got the gas tank delete halfway done, that's nice. The 04. Do I want anything out of an 04? I don't think so. This red one, you don't see, this red colored WJ is pretty rare. This one's locked, 2000. Yep. Let's just make sure it's standard select track, as is standard process. Constant vigilance must be kept in the search for a 242 HD. All right, here we go, boys. You know it's gonna be a good day when you got a purple drag link and an orange or red AC condenser. We're gonna have to spend some time on this WJ for sure. Let's dig over it. Okay, we got the Dickie seat covers, nothing but Walmart's finest, no problem there. It's definitely, is it painted? I can't, like, parts of it are painted. Oh, I think the bottom half was rhino lined. It is an 04, of course. Took a dinger, that's no problem. Right through the door, clean shot. Exit wound. Got the flags, I like it. I respect it. Looks pretty well stock up here. I don't see anything, I mean, of course, except for the paint. See it in the back. Yep, still looking very stock. My money's on, frozen completely. Is the e-brake on? Nope. Oh, it's an open Dana 35, I guarantee it. You've got the New York State official tank delete in progress. Oh, Hold on, boys. Side dump. Yeah, man. I gotta say, Little Buck actually has a side dump now, right in front of the old tire there. I see no problem with it. You know, that resonator that they had in place there, you don't need it. You don't need it, that's fine. It's purely for show. Of course, we got the Select Track. Oh, this one, she took a real dinger. Why is the window's broken? So maybe this was all show? I don't understand why the purple... of course, you got the spray paint tinted taillights. That's necessary. That makes perfect sense. Little dent here. Peeling, of course. Why bother? See, they didn't even sand underneath where they painted. I'm not making fun of you, buddy. We've all been there. But, not that I know whose Jeep this is. Yeah, didn't even bother sanding underneath the Rhino liner here. I didn't even want to give it a fighting chance. That actually, is that, there's no way. Is this flex coat? Yeah, this is, no. I'll bet you this is that Rust-Oleum bed liner, the real crusty one, as our friend would say. That's well documented. Look, I mean, the paint looks exactly the same. They didn't even scotch pad it, nothing. All right, here's a little tip here, guys. If you're gonna Rhino line bottom half of your heap, give it a fighting chance and at least scuff it up, you know, Jiminy Christmas. Additionally, I'm not certain that red and orange paint is the best way to get the most out of your AC system, but I am not an HVAC technician, so I cannot confirm. Well, here's a new one. This is the lens cap that goes on the camera. I blew into it to get some shmoo out, and my breath froze in there, so then I tried to wipe it out and I couldn't, so that's fun. Little, whatever. We're gonna go on shooting without that. The whole thing, the reason I was trying to clean it out so we could take a look at this Wrangler here. Yep. Anytime I put a Wrangler on the thumbnail, the U-Pull video does well. It'll be 95% XJs, ZJs, and WJs, but as long as you put a Wrangler on the thumbnail, you're in business. I've been meaning to grab one of these grills. I just feel like I should have a Wrangler grill around. Maybe make a light out of it for the garage, but I'm not gonna lie, I like TJ's quite a bit. I don't really like this one. I don't know if it's the color or the rims. Yeah. Sorry, buddy. Carry on. 4.0? Nope. You never see Wranglers with the 4.0 in the junkyard. I think there's probably a reason for that. But those little 2.5s are good. That's what JTM's got, right? Yours would be the same motor that's in these later Wranglers, right, buddy? You can let me know. I don't know anything about Wranglers. So both my sister and my cousin have this year, well, this model and color Patriot. I wonder if I should pull any body parts for them. Unfortunately, I don't think I see a single body panel that's in decent shape. More interestingly, looks like the motor melted right out of her. Gave up the ghost in a big way. That's terrifying. What series of unfortunate events leads to that particular condition? So I met a fella the other day who was driving a WJ, and as I usually do when I meet a fella driving a WJ, I started talking to him about WJs. Why wouldn't you? And I'll be darned if he didn't tell me that he preferred the 1999 to 02 style bumper to the 0304 one with these round fog lights. I'd never met anybody. I mean, this looks so much better. Wouldn't y'all agree? I can't be in the minority here, right? I've never had an opportunity to see a 4-liter with its head off. There you go. This one looks like it was pretty well dickered when she came in, but there it is. Just a simple looking motor, man. I love this. I love a straight 6 motor. I miss it. I got the 4.7 now that I'm driving daily. Of course, Willie still has the 4-liter, but simple, clean, no timing belts to worry about. One head, just a thing of beauty, really. Simplicity, it's elegant. All right, you see a Cherokee with a paint job like this, you know you gotta look around. There's bound to be something interesting. Front end's already gone. Leads me to believe maybe there was, actually it was, I don't know, maybe it was a lift kit. Maybe there was, certainly looks like stock steering though. Out here in the back, yep, she was lifted a little bit, got the shackle. So I wonder if it had the springs in the front. I wonder if there's anything else done to her. Ooh, buddy. Oh, this is interesting. Did it have some kind of swing bumper on it? I wonder if I can take that. That's pretty cool. Is this made for Cherokees? Does anybody know? Is this like a... That looks manufactured. Very interesting. Nobody rides for free. There's a song by Big Smo like that. That's pretty good. If you wanna get a ride with me. I guess that's all. I was expecting maybe a little more. Oh, that's cute. I get it. I do get it. These 4-liters, man, they're just fun. Loyal. Well, here's the paint code we need. PBX for the new one. But, as you'll see, we're pretty well hoopa-jooped over here. This would not be an upgrade. The door's in good shape. Should I take the door? We do need a door. Let's see, is it really in good shape? Oh, you know what? Is ours a limited? No. I don't feel like trying to switch cladding. I'm just gonna wait until I find one with the Laredo cladding. This door is in good shape though. Maybe I'll call Eric, see what he thinks. You guys ever hear or see something and you just can't figure it out, and you just desperately want to know the explanation? It'll keep you up at night. These are the kind of things that lead to brain aneurysms. I sadly think I've just come upon one of those things. I don't know that I'm going to be able to sleep tonight without knowing the backstory to this. First of all, clearly a rusty apprentice went at it with a dull beaver. It looks like a hatchet, literal hatchet job, and I just can't understand why. Were you trying to get at this? Because if so, you failed. There's a much easier way to do that. I just can't imagine what would lead a person. Did you drop drugs down in your fender and you panicked? Like what? What leads to this level of debauchery? This poor Jeep, I mean, its soul is hurting. It was clearly traumatized. Somebody went at it with the Walmart hatchet, for God's sakes. I mean, they did give it a aftermarket 4x4 sticker. I guess that makes up for it a little bit, but Crivenelli. I want to know, can I hear some guesses at what might have happened here? My guess is bath salts is my guess. Somebody was on bath salts and they thought this antenna was trying to attack them, so they rushed to the kitchen, got the butcher's knife, started hacking at the Jeep to try to eradicate the demonic antenna. That's my guess, best guess. You know, it makes as much sense as anything else. You let me know. Just found out this junkyard does not reclaim the R134A. That blew up right in my face, which was really awesome. Yeah, we're gonna vacate the area for a minute. Oof, I was trying to remove the AC line so that I could better get to, I want to pull a spare fan solenoid for my 4.7. Oof, that got me right in the face. That sucked. I know a lot of yards reclaim that. Apparently this is not one of them. So here's the scene of that fun. You can see all the PAG oil is now no longer anywhere inside the Jeep. And just to make it even better, I didn't realize at the time, you can't really tell, but the solenoid's covered in oil, so I can't trust it. So this was all for nothing. Change it, on to the next one. A second Wrangler is it? This one is even further gone than the previous. Sad to see. I feel like something could have been done a number of years ago. I mean, it doesn't even have a windowsill anymore. JTM sent me a text last night. He said, "Damn, brother, when you gonna get into a Wrangler?" I said, "I don't know, buddy. I'd like to. I surely would. I want a TJ, man, real bad. I want this guy right here. Well, not this guy, but yeah. Is this the, it's gotta be the skid plate from them, right? It's probably worth something to somebody. It doesn't look like it's too rotted through. Also, this tire I'm standing on, these are these the rest of those? No, these are something else. Those look like Dodge rims. I'd say they have some life left in them, but that would be a complete lie. Yep. JTM, why don't we trade? You take Willie for a while, I'll take your YJ. That's not a fair trade, I know. Someday, maybe soon, maybe not soon. Depends on how the stars line. D&E will get a Wrangler. Oh, buddy. Yeah. Yeah, this guy belongs here, sadly. I usually try to make a case. I'll advocate for him as much as possible, but there's really not much left here. Shame. Also not taking this grill for obvious reasons. And again, oh, wait a minute. No, I spoke too soon previously. This is a straight 6. There you go. Figures, anytime I say anything definitively, the universe decides to humble me by proving me wrong. So I honestly think this is the first straight 6 Wrangler I've ever seen in the old junkyard. So I'm just walking around this fancy little WJ we got here, and somebody just gave up, I guess, or did you forget about it? Oh yeah, it wasn't even stuck on there, so you just forgot about it. Looks like I got me a new 9/16 Mastercraft. I'm gonna call this my lucky wrench. This whole time, all I've been looking for is tow hooks and doors and fenders. I completely forgot I need a headlight. All those WJs we looked at, I didn't even look to see if their headlights were good. So now I have to go and walk the whole yard again, which honestly doesn't sound that bad at all. Yeah, wait a minute, I get to walk the yard again. Well, would you look at what we have here? The Ramcharger. Ramchargers! The Canyon Sport. Oh yeah, buddy. I know Broncos are the gold standard and original Blazers are what original Blazers are, but for me, the Ramcharger. Oh my god, this one's freaking gone, dude. But man, for me, the Ramcharger is the pinnacle of old school cool. The only thing that tops it in that class would of course be the original SJ Cherokees, but really? Lowe's tape? Fine, whatever. Oh man, these things just look so damn mean. This one was a plow rig, of course, which is probably what we have to thank for its current condition. What was in her? Not an expert, but that looks an awful lot like... Again, not an expert. I think that's the 318. 99% sure that's the 318. Someone will tell me. I shouldn't have even guessed. Give me a hint. Nope. I mean, if I know anything from watching channels like Junkyard Digs and Thunderhead 289 and Dylan McCool, Dylan McCool, by the way, could tell me exactly what engine this is, being the low power guy he is. But no carbureted engine is ever truly dead. That's what I've learned. And as a result, when I see something like this, I kind of want to just scoop it up, bring it home, and start hitting it with hammers. Unfortunately, I'm a hack, so that's the only thing I can do to it. I can't, I mean, we already established pretty well gone, but you don't see these very often. Oh, look at that. It's got a cool little hatch in the back. So if you were living in the back of your Ramcharger, as I imagine. Yeah, man, you'd be camping back there and have a little skylight. Cool. Yeah, buddy. She's got the dirge. Dude, I'm cursed with tow hooks today. They cut directly through these to get the engine out. You dicks. Yeah, you guys screwed everything up. Now I can't have anything. Anything else on this guy? Ooh, the chromies. Oh wow, they really went for it with the weight reduction. Huh. Okay. Oh shoot, this was our color too, wasn't it? Oh, well, I can't tell because the door's gone. It doesn't matter. Oh shoot, I think this might be our color. Is the other fender good? Oh no, it's the opposite of good. It's what is it? What'd you do to this? I don't know. I mean, you see some weird stuff up here in this yard. I tell you what. There it is. CJ 7. Doors are a dead giveaway. 5 has the funky doors. The 7 has the rectangular doors. Of course, they always do this. They always label CJs as Wranglers. Yeah, buddy. What? Oh man, I love these things. I think I might take this grill home with me. Let's see, does it look like it's in good shape? It looks like it's in good enough shape. It's not bent. It's not rotted. I actually like the several different layers of paint on it. I have no need for it, but let's see what the rest of this thing looked like. Pretty well KO'd. I'm guessing she was sitting on one of the farms up here. I mean, the interior's complete. And it still has a floor. It's a little holy. A little come to Jesus-y. Interesting little rockers there. Gnarly skid plate. I mean, these things were built back when vehicles were meant to hit another vehicle and keep on going. Not today. Not today at all. I already have one of these tailgates, otherwise I'd pull that. I mean, I have no need for it, but I just, yeah. I've wanted to make a light for a while. Let's see what was in her. besides a bumper. All right, we got a better angle on it now. I think that's gonna be the AMC 4.2, right? The pseudo predecessor to our 4.0, still a reverse flow head. Just simple, man. Yeah, I would have taken that for sure. Love to get my hands on one of those. Looks like a lot of it's been taken. It's not complete, but yeah, just a honey. Let's see what would be involved with getting this. Have to remove these. Conceivably, there's some bolt hiding elsewhere. Honestly, I'd probably just cut the wiring, which I know we usually don't advocate for, but there's no plugs here. And I'd want to have anything original in there that I could. Let's see, are these in good enough shape? I see a little bit of rust and rot around where the headlights are. Am I just making excuses? Maybe. I'll think about it while I walk the rest of the yard. Maybe we'll come back for this guy. Here we go, buddy. This Cherokee did some work. Is this a plow setup? I think this might have been a plow setup. What's this? Oh no, this is for flat towing, right? And this was a breakaway for the brakes? Yeah. So, if you were flat towing this Jeep, I think, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. If you'd have this hooked up to a chain, so that if this broke free, we'd pull this out, it would engage the brakes, so you didn't just have a Cherokee rolling down the road. See what I see? Another Wrangler. This one even has the top to it. These guys are hooning today. I want to be out of their way, man. They'll run you right down. I think this is the same color as my good buddy LJ Dan, right? LJ Dan, this is the same color as your LJ? I believe it is. This one's totally screwed though. Floor is gone, front's gone. Sad to see. Only a 2001, she was young. Could have been taken care of. Could have been taken care of. All right, today's not doing well. I rewalked the whole yard. There's no headlights that are gonna work for our purposes. It has to be super clean because the other one's super clean. And it has, so we want them to match, and it has to be limited, chrome inside. I couldn't find any tow hooks. This is the Jeep that had the wrecked one. I would have not bothered taking the bumper off or that one if I'd known this one was so screwed up. But honestly, I should have known. This one's pretty well junked. So to console myself and to feel like today was not a total waste, I think we'll go pull that CJ bumper. Why not, right? Yeah, I think we ought to. Very much regret to have to say that we're not taking this with us today. This bolt down here, which is holding it, is it just rounded off. I tried getting it, it was too tight. Rounded it right off. I was trying to pry up on it to hopefully break that bushing loose, but it's just gonna start bending. I mean, there's clearly, it's just a rubber bushing, but I can't seem to get it to pop up. So rather than sit here, waste time and destroy it, we'll admit defeat. We'll leave this old girl here. Take one more look at what I think is a 4.2. They also made a 3.8 liter straight, but most of these got the 4.2. So, oh well, better luck next time. Well, friends, that's all there is to it. Darndest thing if we didn't strike out today. Just God didn't want us to have nothing out there, I guess. Eric's hitting up another yard tomorrow, so hopefully he'll have some luck at least getting the stuff we need for the blue Jeep, because I want to get that thing onto its next stage, whatever that may be. So sorry we didn't do any wrenching, but we got to see some cool stuff for sure. Let me know what you thought about the video. By all means, leave us a comment down in the squawk boxes. If you like the video, consider subscribing to the channel. Maybe consider checking us out on Patreon, Etsy, and Teespring. Help us get out to some more yards, get some more greasy Jeep projects that we can film and bring back to you all. As always, thanks for watching. See you next time.